Wondering where to invest your business profits? That is what we are talking about in today's video. If you have a business and you are already making good money from your business and you want to know the best place to put the profits that you are making, then that is what I am going to share in today's video. I am Tiffany Thomas, your wealth mentor. I achieved financial freedom in my 30s and became a millionaire at 40. I'm here to help you do that even earlier and easier. So let's dive right in. All right, I know a lot of women in particular that have their own businesses and they just aren't sure where to invest their profits that they are making from their business. So that is what we are going to talk about today, because we definitely want to be maximizing those profits and putting it in the best places possible for us. All right, the first thing that we want to do with those business profits is to make sure that we have an emergency fund in place, because of course there are going to be emergencies that do arise. We want to make sure that we have money set aside for those emergencies so that we don't have to use our credit card and go into credit card debt. I personally like keeping my emergency fund in a high yield savings account so that it can earn me a little bit extra money. If you are just holding yours in a brick and mortar bank or credit union, they probably don't have a high interest rate on their savings account. So I would recommend moving that to a high interest savings account. I like using Ally. They are currently at 4%. So I transfer my emergency fund over to Ally and just keep it there and earn that 4% until I need to take it out for an emergency. And honestly, I would make sure that I have my emergency fund set up before I pay off any debt, because like I mentioned before, if an emergency arises and we don't have cash on hand to pay for that, it's just going to become more debt. And it can continue to spiral out of control if there's another emergency that comes up and then another, and we just don't have money on hand to pay for that. So that is the first item that we want to take care of with our business profits. And then the second thing that we can do with our profits is actually invest back in our own business. If we want to continue to grow our business, and there are coaches that we can work with or a course that we can sign up for that is going to help us increase our profits, increase our business, then that can be an option for us. I know I have done this. I have hired different coaches that have helped me increase my profits for my business. And it could even be a certain software that might come in handy for your business. It doesn't have to be a certain course or a coach that you might get. It could even be getting a contractor, it could be getting a virtual assistant, or even spending money on ads. Maybe you want to run ads for your business. There are different areas that we could spend our money in order to grow our business profits. And then the third way that we can invest our business profits is to invest in the stock market. And I really like investing in the stock market because it is something that can be really passive. I know for me, I get really busy with my business. And if I had to spend a lot of time on my stock market investments, then I may not invest in the stock market. But since I'm able to make that completely passive, it gets done. I can even automate that investing. And we can do that very, very simply. It doesn't have to be complicated. I've been able to keep it very passive, and I checked one of my investment accounts the other day and I had a 12% return. So I'm definitely making more than if I was just to leave that money in a savings account. And if you do want help getting started in the stock market with investing your business profits, I have a free masterclass that I created where I go over how I can help you invest in the stock market. If you're interested in that, I will leave my link to the free masterclass below in the description. You can click on that and check out the free masterclass. The sooner we are investing our money in the stock market, the more we can take advantage of compound interest. That longer time horizon that we are investing, the more our money is going to grow, even without us contributing more money. And let me just share a quick calculator with you. Here is the calculator that I've pulled up. So let's just say we are contributing $1,000 a month to our investment account. And an average return for the stock market, which we would be able to achieve, is 10%. So I'm going to put 10% as our rate of return. And then let's say we are investing for 30 years. So if we are investing just $1,000 a month at 30 over the period of 30 years, we are going to create a balance of $2,260,488. That is the power of taking advantage of compound interest. And let's just say if we started later, so we don't have 30 years, maybe we only have 20 years to invest, our balance would still be $759,369. You can see this green on the chart. That is compound interest. So we are putting in this blue amount, which is increasing a little bit over time, but you can see that the green amount makes a huge difference. So that compound interest that we are able to take advantage of is really going to build up our net worth. It's going to build up our investments. And let's just say maybe we have $5,000 to invest, and we do that for 20 years. We're going to have almost $4 million, $3,796,844,000. That is a significant amount that can just be building in the background for us. So I personally love investing in the stock market because I can just automate that and it's completely passive. So when I am ready to stop doing my business, I can live off of my stock market investments if I want to. And like I showed in the calculator, the earlier we start, the more money we are going to have. Comment below and tell me what you are going to invest your business profits in. I am curious to know. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and share it with someone else who would like to hear this information. And hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit the little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And if you want to see even more awesome content from me, make sure and check out the videos on the side of the screen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.